How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Fallout 4 video, and the 1.5 update recently received an update yesterday on the PC version, and because of this, Bethesda actually released like a bunch of patch notes for this, going over some of the general additions and fixes and stuff that I thought I'd go ahead and cover in a video today just to keep you guys as updated as I can with Fallout 4 in general. Now let's take a look at what they've stated on their website. They've actually given some general info about a bunch of different things. Starting from the top here, they've stated, along with support for our upcoming add-on Far Harbor and additional gameplay optimizations, the 1.5 update features the revamped Survivor mode, which incorporates a number of changes based on beta feedback. Thanks again to those who have participated. In the coming weeks, the 1.5 update complete with Survivor mode will be released on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So of course, they're just pretty much stating there that they've kind of optimized the game for Far Harbor when it does release, given a few gameplay optimizations regarding that, and of course have stated as well that you can expect this update to be released on the consoles in the coming weeks ahead. Now they've also given some information on the Creation Guild. They've stated a little bit about this, I guess. It states, also in development, Creation Kit and Bethesda.net mods are still in closed beta. We hope to add support for mods to the 1.5 Steam beta soon, with console support for mods coming in updates that follow. Stay tuned to Bethesda.net and forums for when those updates will go live. So some pretty interesting stuff there. For those of you who don't know, with the 1.5 update, they've actually added the mod section to the main menu, in which when you click on it, you can sort of see the main menus and the menus in general for how this is actually going to work. You have to seemingly log in to Bethesda.net, which of course I haven't done at the moment, but just letting you guys know where or how you will actually go ahead and access these mods here. Now, one thing to mention quickly is that to actually access the update, for some reason it's still in Steam beta, although they have officially updated it now with a bunch of additional fixes and changes based on the 1.5 beta feedback. I don't know what's going on. It seems kind of weird. The way they've worded it on their website is kind of weird as well, but that is just something to know there. Now let's take a look at some of the brand new features, and there's only really one main one to look at here, which is the third-person camera improvements. I've actually stated here, third-person camera movement improvements when player is close up against walls and other objects. So any issues that you guys were having pretty much across the board on all platforms with the third-person camera when backing yourself up against walls and various other objects has hopefully been improved now with the gameplay and movement improvements that they have added with this update. And aside from that, I mean, this is mainly for you console users, as many of you guys may know by now. On consoles, this is of course going to be coming with the new survival difficulty, which adds additional challenges, no fast travel, no saving or only saving when you sleep, increased lethality, diseases, fatigue, danger, and much more. And if you want to know the full additions to the survival mode for you console users out there, you can check out the link down in the description down below to another video I made sort of breaking down all of that stuff individually. And of course, with the 1.5 update brings a bunch of new fixes and additions. Starting off, we have robots can now be assigned as settlement vendors. Aside from this, we have general stability and performance improvements. They fixed a rare crash related to reloading a save that relies on automatron. Fixed an issue with the robot workbench camera not moving properly immediately after cancelling it out of the menu. This is something that I've had issues with as well. I've had a lot of issues with the robot workbench, to be honest, when it comes to camera movement and stuff like that. So hopefully that will now be fixed as it's stated there with the 1.5 update. They've also fixed an issue with perks being repeatedly added when reloading a save game while in the robot workbench as well. And they've also fixed an issue with Ada not properly traveling to an assigned settlement. I've actually seen a few people actually messaging me about this issue, so that has now been fixed as well with this update. In addition to this, you now have the ability to delete downloadable content via the add-ons menu on the PS4 when it does eventually release to the PS4 console, of course. For whatever reason, if you ever needed to do that, of course, they've given you now the ability to do so with this update. The fixed distance check with robotic experts perk, and once again, nothing that I've really had any issues with. While in workshop mode, if the jump button is remapped, the white or triangle button can still be used to jump. They've also fixed an issue where workshop placed light bulbs would occasionally not light properly. So for any issues there in the Wasteland Workshop to do with lights on walls and stuff, they should now have been fixed with this. And then for the final fix, it actually has to do with the nuclear option quest line. They've actually given two fixes for this specific quest. And starting off, it states, In the nuclear option, entering the Institute using a targeting helmet or power armor no longer inadvertently causes the player to go into combat and become stuck in the Institute. And the second one is, during the nuclear option, fast traveling away from the Institute immediately after inserting the relay targeting sequence holotape will no longer block progression. So any kind of issues that you guys may have had during the nuclear option quest line should hopefully now be fixed as well with this 1.5 update. And that, my friends, is some of the general fixes, additions, new features and info that this brand new addition to the 1.5 update has to offer. Once again, you can expect this to the consoles in the coming weeks ahead, presumably before the Far Harbor DLC does drop. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this video today or did find it helpful. As always, you guys have been smashing the likes on videos recently. If we can try and smash 2,000 likes in this video as well, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.